Back home, the festive season is, of course, upon us, and schools will soon close for the 2023 academic year. And today, the Gauteng Education is hosting the School Safety Indaba in Boksburg. It seeks to gauge how schools can be kept safe during the long holidays. And we've seen in the recent past where schools have been vandalized. And the question is, what is the plan to make Gauteng schools safer this festive season? ENCA reporter Bafedile Moerane is attending the Indaba in Boksburg and joins us now. Bafedile, good afternoon to you and thank you so much for your time. Just bring us up to speed as what has transpired in the Indaba today, engaging the safety of schools over the holidays.
Well, really, that's in the Department of Education in Gauteng. It is facing a mammoth task in dealing decisively with safety and discipline in schools. So earlier this year, the department has launched Operation Khutla Molao, Restore Order. And for the first time this year, this Indaba actually, it is taking place for the first time. That particular campaign or operation was launched by the MEC of Education in Gauteng. All the stakeholders here, including social development, through the social workers that have also been deployed at these particular engagements today, and also SAPS is also part of the engagement. Community Safety Department here in Gauteng is also a part of the engagement. But Cindy, a lot has been said here. Firstly, they are saying that discipline in a number of schools that have actually been identified, over 200 schools in Gauteng only have been identified in problematic areas. And Education MEC is saying that those schools at this point in time, they are working very closely with all the stakeholders, that including SAPS among others, and also the social workers have also been deployed. They have also appointed the patrollers who are working with SAPS, who are working 24/7 in those identified schools. So the first matter that has been highlighted there, or the challenge that has been highlighted there, it is gangsterism in schools. And the MEC is saying that he believes that the gangsterism that it prevails in schools during the school hours, it is influenced by the environment where the children are coming from. And he has made a plea to parents or guardians to ensure that they do speak to their children, because now when they arrive at schools, it becomes a serious problem for other learners and also for the teachers. The other issue that he has highlighted, it is the issue of suicide. We know that there are a number of cases that have been reported in Gauteng schools, that children from the age of 9 years to 15 years, they are taking their lives mainly because of the bullying that they encounter at school. Also in that regard, the MEC has also encouraged the NGOs to come work with them, and also the parents to also engage the learners, check on them when they come from school to avoid such incidents. He has said that he does not he can be quoted to say that almost each and every day he get a call of alleged suicides because of the bullying that happens at school. And let us listen to what the MEC said earlier on during the engagements there earlier on.
On more NGOs and entities to partner with us as we strive to fight the spike of learner suicide. This matter is very painful, and it's a reality that we are confronted with as a department, that almost every day we get a report, and I'll use the word alleged until proven, that the learner has committed suicide. You must quote me, almost every day. Every day. Every day. We almost get a report that a learner has decided to take their life. And some of these learners as young as grade 5.
Now, earlier on, you highlighted some of the challenges, that being the lack of discipline, gangsterism, and the fact that there is criminal activity on the schools. What else has come out of the Indaba this morning?
Well, SAPS, together with the Department of Community Safety, has also highlighted to say that they do visit a number of schools. At this point, over 20 schools of the over 200 that has been identified have been visited for 3 times this year. And they are saying that this is a very serious concern, in particular because the learners do know who actually influenced them. They are mainly, according to what has been discussed, in most of the time when they investigate, they are being influenced from outside. Remember that in Soshanguve, there's a case of spice cookies where the learners, found themselves in that predicament and also having to be admitted after consuming the spice cookies being sold by the outsiders. So those are the serious challenges that have been put forward. But however, community safety official that came here to represent MEC Faith Mazibuko, she has assured the stakeholders to say that they are always on the ground 24/7 to ensure that they keep safety in schools during the school hours and also during the school holidays. We know that the issue of vandalism, among others, it is one of the serious challenges that many of the schools are facing. And also the appeal has also been made to parents, residents or communities in the school areas to ensure that they safeguard or they protect those schools, because in most of the time when the school reopens, it becomes a serious problem for the school to resume with their academic calendar, mainly because of the challenges that were encountered or the vandalism that was done during the school holidays. Let us listen to what the representative of community safety shared during the engagements earlier on. Cindy.
Chair, there are a number of challenges also that we continue to pick up, I think, as a closing remark. The challenges remain gangsterism, and just last night we also got information from Basic Education that a school in Bramficha has potential gangsters that wanted to hamper the examinations that our learners are going through. So gangsterism continues to be a program that we need to address and nip into the bud. Substance abuse, with the entire focus of substance abuse as an elevated priority, we believe we really need to go deeper and involve learners using or bringing or selling substances within the school premises. At times, it's not just that they are using, but we discover when we get them with stuff that they are actually assigned to sell by parents or by community citizens in the school.
That's ENCA reporter Bafedile Moerane out in Boksburg attending the School Safety Indaba, highlighting certain challenges, of course, that these schools that have been identified with the Basic Department of Education trying to find some solutions. We still